the 14th of September. I was going to say the 17th. It's the 14th of September, 2020, and we are doing the Dojo Live recap show. I'm joined by Kim Lantis in Hermosillo, Mexico. Hi, Kim.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
And Carlos Ponce in.
Have you learned the name of the city yet, Tulio?
Something
Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Cuernavaca.
Cuernavaca.
Exactly.
And I am in Southern Orange County. Welcome to the show, guys. Normally we recap 3 shows. We only had 1 last week, but don't fret because we've got 3 shows every week through November. So we're actually booked all the way through November. But before we go into reminding you of what those 3 shows are coming up this week, let's recap the conversation we had last week with Mark Westlake, who's the CEO and founder of Gear Brain. And we were talking about smart tech for the home, building your JARVIS. You know, JARVIS is a reference to the
Iron Man.
The Avengers, Iron Man, and you know, how to get the best smart devices for your home, car, and life. And it was an interesting conversation because it used to be extraordinarily expensive to make your home a smart home, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get automation in the home. And now pretty much if you have, you can get a Google device, Alexa device, there's a number of fairly cheap devices and software solutions to enable a smart home. But often it's a question of which one is the right one for me. You know, you want certain features, certain functionalities, and searching for that could be a task on its own. And certainly even more challenging if you're trying to do something for your office or for your car or for your business. And so what Mark has done with GearBrain is established a platform that's kind of a combination of search engine / data-driven recommendation tool that does 2 things. One, allows you to search for the right application, the right device that you're looking for. And if the device isn't there, they promise to curate it and find it within 48 hours. I challenged Mark on this because I was looking for
I was going to ask you, how did that 48 hours?
Yes. So, because I was looking for something particular, I wanted some wireless solar-powered, waterproof speakers that were Alexa capable for the outdoors.
A really short order, Tulio.
He came back with a curated list that was like spot on. There were like 4 good basic options and the high-end options as well. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I actually found what I was looking for. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for making that happen. What came up for you guys? I found that the question I kept asking myself is how many other things out there could solve problems for people that don't necessarily want to go down the path of Googling something, right? Which could take you to thousands of different pages. What came up for you guys during that show?
Well, for me, Tulio, it's that time in which I asked specifically Mark about my well, how can I say this? My concern about, or anybody's concern about all these new IoT technologies and all that. It's about security, right? It's about me as a non-technical person would ask, how would you address the security concerns that a lot of people, like everyday run-of-the-mill consumers that might end up buying these devices, how would you address their concern? And he used a phrase that I found very intriguing and interesting, is anything is hackable, right? So with that being said, we kind of took it from there, and he elaborated, well, yeah, everything is hackable, but there are ways to actually protect your privacy and so on and so forth, like like using like specific networks for such and such thing. And so that kind of brought back some ease of mind to me, and I'm sure that our viewers did experience the same thing, especially those, like I said, those of us who are not tech savvy, especially in the home environment. So that's kind of stood out for me too. It's about the safety thing. I had that initial concern myself, but now it is clear that it's something that I shouldn't even worry about, because I mean, you can only go so far in carving out somebody else's personal information out of an automated door, so to speak.
Right.
So yeah, that's what stood out for me, Tulio. How about you, Kim?
Carlos likes to turn his air conditioner on every day at 6:30. I'm kidding.
No, you won't see that, Kim, and not here. I am. Like, actually, it's quite the opposite.
I mean, for me, I
Yeah.
did not get the opportunity to co-host the show, but I did watch the show. And I think what I really connected with was just the heart and intention behind the company. He mentioned the waves of the internet, right? How he, in his opinion, or maybe this is a wide opinion, I don't know, we're in the third wave, right? With the first wave being the fact that the internet connects billions of people to billions of computers. And then the second wave being now that we have billions of computers connecting to billions of people. And now we're in the third wave, which is people with computers connecting to devices, and how this is really just the way that everything is moving. And the idea behind it and the motivation behind it is capability and connectivity, right? And I think what he mentioned is wanting to simplify this so that people can no longer just be overwhelmed or utilize all of unnecessary time, or not pursue an interest or something that they want to have done and be able to connect to simply because it seems, right, not impossible, but perhaps too much effort. So I think that aspect of GearBrain, I really, really appreciate, just the capability and the connectivity and the heart behind it, and just making it easy to find devices that will work for you.
Yeah, so I mean, clearly this wave is all about personalization, right? I want it my way right away. So that's really what it comes down to. And so he's catering to an audience that wants that wants to get access to the latest and greatest that fits their specific need. They don't want to end up on some generic result that gives a lot of options that they have to dig through. So really it comes down to personalization, and AI and data drives all that, right? Which is something
an everyman approach, right? Because there's probably the tech-driven people who understand what's happening behind it and maybe have the know-how of where to go and can actually, scope things out and are capable of making the best decisions. But the everyday man or woman, right, might not have the capability. And so this way to really narrow down things for them, I think, is really great.
Excellent. All right. So we want to make sure we have enough time to talk about the 3 shows coming up this week. And we try to wrap this up within 10 minutes. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Carlos, what do we got coming up?
Sure, Tulio. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have a full week. Tuesday, we have real-time engagements connects us across borders. That's the conversation we're having with Reggie Yativ from Agora.io. And then on Wednesday, we have emotional intelligence, mental health, and effective leadership with the principle of happiness factors, and that is Anita Kumari. And finally, on Thursday, we have the accounting alphabet. A is for artificial intelligence with Enrico Palmerino, the CEO and founder of BotKeeper. So all these 3 conversations are going to be happening right here on Dojo Live this week at 1 p.m. Pacific, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's what we have to Tulio.
Well, hope to see you guys on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific and on Wednesday and Thursday. If you want to comment or ask questions, you could do it right in the stream. Wherever you're watching, just post your comments and questions. We'll do our best to answer them. And if you want to participate on the recap show and be one of the Brady Brunch windows here, you can also do that too. Just comment, on the bottom here, wherever you're watching. Let us know you'd like to participate, and we'd welcome that. So don't be shy. Join us. Thanks, and till next time.
Till next time.